Hi Joyce, I'm Kylie. Since we can't meet, I thought this video would be a really great way for you to get to know me a little bit better. So just a few simple things about me. I'm 23 years old. This is my first year in the nursing program at Metropolitan State University. And before I was at Metro, I actually graduated in 2018 with a Spanish major and a sociology minor from Winona State University. I'm not sure if you're aware of where Winona is in the state of Minnesota, but it's about probably 2 hours south of the Twin Cities. Currently, I'm located in Hastings, Minnesota, which is about 30 minutes south of the Twin Cities. And after I graduated from Winona, I kind of moved home and was trying to figure out what I really wanted to do with my life. I originally went to Winona for nursing, but the program there is very competitive, so I unfortunately didn't get in. So I moved home and I started working in high school at my local YMCA. So I came home and continued to work there. I work with children in like a child care center. So I'm actually still working there. But as I was working there, I just started to retake some classes and work towards trying to get into a nursing program elsewhere. So I was just accepted into Metro this past May, and I'm super excited. My dad's a nurse at Regents Hospital in the Twin Cities, and my mom is a police officer. She's retired now, but she was a police officer / paramedic. So the healthcare field has always been something I've been interested in, and I've just been exposed to it ever since I was young. So I also have had some kind of interesting life experiences, so I just think that I've always wanted to help patients and families and just be empathetic and comforting and caring for people in going through really hard situations. So that's why I chose to be a nurse, and I'm super excited to finally have this opportunity to be learning this stuff and to be putting it into practice. It's really exciting. I'm just gonna see what else about me. I have a little slideshow here of just like pictures about my family. As well as I have been dating my boyfriend now since my sophomore year of high school, so we've been dating for 8 years. He's a teacher in Onalaska, Wisconsin. This is his first year teaching. He is teaching 7th grade world history, so I'm really proud of him and I'm really excited to see how these next years go for him. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me, and then I will talk over some pictures with you here in a little bit. But I can't wait to continue to get to know you and get to talk to you, and I hope this video really can help you connect with me a little bit better, since unfortunately we can't meet in person. So on the left here, this is a picture of my family at Christmas last year. On the left in the green is my dad, Kent. Right next to him in the orange sweater is my younger sister, Grace, and then there's me and my mom, Gail, on the right. So next up is a picture of me and my sisters. My family, actually, I do have a brother. My mom had a child when she was 16 and gave him up for adoption. So I actually recently, within the past 10 years, connected with him. And we're actually a part of each other's lives now, which is super cool. He has 2 kids, so I have another niece and nephew from him. And then my dad was previously married before being married to my mom. So right here in the middle in the white lacy shirt is my older sister, Jess. So my dad had Jess when he was in that other relationship, but Jess has been my sister, and she's been around ever since I can remember. So technically she's my half sister, but I just call her my sister. She just turned 40 this year, and then those are her 2 girls in between her and me and my other sister. The young redhead who's wearing the black shirt is my niece Macy. She just turned 7. And then the other younger girl is my niece Reese. She just turned 12. So time flies. They're getting so big, but I love them so much. And then in the black t-shirt on the very right hand side is my youngest sister, Grace. She's my full sister. She's 20 this year, 21 next year in January, and she's in her junior year at Miami University in Ohio. Since we're talking about family, this is my dog, Gus. He is a cockapoo, and he is maybe one of my favorite family members. Just kidding. But he is super cute. He's really fun. I also have a cat named Zoe. But Gus is kind of the highlight. He's just energetic. He loves everyone, loves to play ball, loves to be outside. He's just such a sweetheart. So I thought it was important that I include him in this as well. I wish you could meet him too. He's so sweet. Next up is a picture of me and my boyfriend, Logan. We have been dating since my sophomore year of high school, so it's been about 8 years now. He, like I think I mentioned earlier, is a teacher at Onalaska, Wisconsin. So we like to travel together. We're kind of doing long distance right now, but we've done it before, so it's not that big of a deal. Luckily, we have technology, so we can FaceTime and call each other a lot easier than we used to be able to. But yeah, this picture was taken this summer. I have some more pictures coming up here of a trip we took in Colorado together. But we just really, yeah, we really enjoy hanging out, doing fun stuff, and eating. We love to eat, so we do lots of that. But yeah, I thought I would include him in this as well. Next up, this is a picture of me in Argentina. It is in actually Patagonia, so it's the very kind of southern part of Argentina. And it was definitely by far the most beautiful place I've ever traveled. I love to travel. This trip I actually took through a study abroad program at Winona State University. I went to Argentina to practice medical Spanish, so kind of some healthcare Spanish. I worked in a hospital there, a public hospital. So the conditions were really interesting there. But I did get to do some personal travel while I was there, which is when I took this trip with my roommate. And the views were amazing. It was absolutely beautiful. And so I just thought, again, I would share that with you since travel is something I'm really interested in and love to do. This next picture is me in Winona. This was also taken this summer, the same time I took the picture of my dog Gus. Me and my sister and my mom drove down to Winona. It's only about an hour and 45 minutes from my hometown of Hastings. So we went down this summer. Me and my sister went on a hike, and then it's right on the Mississippi border. So we went and grabbed some lunch and sat by the river for the afternoon. But this can just kind of show you the overview of the lakes in Winona, and I don't know if you've ever been there before, but it's just such a pretty place. So I just thought, again, something fun to include and for you to see. These next few pictures are from a trip me and my boyfriend Logan took to Colorado this summer. I know you said you have a grandson in Colorado, so I just couldn't get over the beauty of this state. We were able to go to a few different places. We traveled to Breckenridge, Denver, Boulder. We did Estes Park. We went to Rocky Mountain National Park. We kind of were all over the place. My boyfriend also has an aunt who lives there, and so we got to stay with her, and she used to work for some of the national parks, and so she, was just super helpful as a resource for us and told us where to go and the cool things to see. So just some really pretty pictures from our trip there, and I really want to make it a goal to go back this summer. So I don't know how much you know about it from your grandson or if you've ever been able to visit, but just such a beautiful place. And I really this summer got into hiking and camping, mainly because I couldn't do many other things with quarantine happening. But this is just something, again, that I thought was important to share with you since it's kind of a cool and new part of my life. So those are all the pictures I have to share with you. I hope that helps you get to know a little bit more about who I am and what I'm interested in. I guess a few more things during quarantine that I've picked up. I'm really big into working out. I love to just get my body moving and active. This summer it was my goal to run a half marathon, and I made it to 11 miles, not 13.1, but I was close. Something else, I am not usually a big reader, but this summer I started reading the Harry Potter series, so I know a lot of people are really into that series, so I just started. I'm on book 5, and there are some pretty massive books, and so nursing school started and kind of set me back a little bit, but I'm still making it a goal of mine to finish the whole series, hopefully by the end of the year. Yeah, I think that's really it. I just wanted to share some of my life with you, and I really look forward to getting to know you more and just sharing more of my life and hearing more about yours as well. So I hope this helps, and hopefully I can talk to you soon.